Hello everyone, I am Sainath. Today I am going to explain the topic Introduction to Artificial Intelligence. That means Introduction to AI. Generally, before we enter into the topic, first we get to know like what is AI. Generally, as we know that like AI stands for Artificial Intelligence. Then, what is the main goal of artificial intelligence? That is the first question is arise in our brain. Okay, the main goal of artificial intelligence is to be to mimic like human intelligence. That is the main goal of artificial intelligence. There are several categories in artificial intelligence is there. For example, thinking humanly, thinking rationally, acting humanly, and acting rationally. These are the main categories of artificial intelligence. The first category, that means thinking humanly. The first category, the thinking humanly, generally state that like the main goal of the thinking humanly is to be to stimulate the human thought and incorporate that human thought into the AI system or model. That is the main goal of the thinking, thinking humanly. Next category is to be thinking rationally. The thinking rationally, the main goal or focus is to be like whenever we are giving one problem statement to the AI model or AI system, it will think logically and it will give the reason about the problem. It won't consider like how human think or approach this problem. It will simply think logically and giving reasoning about that problem. That is the main goal of the second category, that is thinking rationally. Like coming to the third third category, that is acting humanly. So the main aim of the acting humanly is to be the machine can respond as much as similar to the human. That means the machine can mimic as much as similar to the human. That is the main goal of the acting humanly. Like like in ancient period, like there will be many tests as conducted by the scientists. For example, tuning test, Darmo test, etc., etc. Like what the tuning test mainly tells that in the test, what the scientists will done means there is one machine is there, there is one human being is there. One problem statement is given to the both machines and human. The responses getting from the machine is moreover similar to the responses getting from the human. It can't able to distinguish like what is the response of the machine, what is the response of the human. That much similarities has been occurred. That is known as turning test. Okay, that is all about acting humanly. Next we'll come into the next category of acting rationally. So in that, what AI model will do means we are giving one problem statement to the AI model. So it will make the decision with the actually what happens now. So in this category, it will give the decision according to that information it gathered previously. What are the information is already present in AI model. According to that information, it will give the response or it will make the decision according to the information. That is the main goal of the acting rationally. This was a brief discussion about like what is AI and what are the categories in AI. Next, we will come into the topic of what are the foundation in AI and what is the foundation in AI. Whenever we are talking about the philosophy of AI, in the philosophy of AI, there are many concepts has been established. Concept like logic, reasoning, thinking, like how the AI can build the logic, and AI and how the AI can think. This all come under the philosophy. Next, we'll come into the mathematics. In artificial intelligence system, mathematics is one of the crucial part. You know, in the part of mathematics, it will create some few formal methods like computations, and also like it will build some mathematical algorithms. So these are the mathematical parts that involved in the foundation of AI. Next we will come into the topic of cognitive science. In the cognitive science, what we will do means that AI simply take the information like how the human thinks and build the logic and give the reasoning about the problem. That is the main goal of the cognitive science. Next we'll come into the neuroscience. So in that neuroscience, what it will do means it will simply it will simply think like how the human brain work. So accordingly we can improve our AI system exponentially. like how our human brain work. So with respect to that, we can easily improve our AI model to give the response as much as similar to the human. And next we'll come into the linguistic. Like in nowadays there will be natural language processing is there. It is based on fully based on the linguistic theory. So it is also these are the some foundations in AI. Next we will come into the topic of history of AI. In the history of AI, like in 1960 to 1970s, there will be first expert system has been made, and also some basic machine learning algorithm is also created in this period only during 1960s to 1970s. In 1980s, that AI can be expanded into, like, in several way it is expanded. For example, in robotics, in neural network, natural language processing, there will be many advancement is happened like during the 1980s, like during 1990. Yeah, as we know that, like in 1980s, like that advancement, for example, neural networks and that natural language processing, and that many expand of AI will be happened in 1980s. Next we'll come into the 1990s to still know what the advancement has been happened. In recent days there will be many machine learning algorithm has been developed. Machine learning algorithm, deep learning algorithm, they can be developed very much during this period from 1990s to still now. Like now we will discuss about that what are the modern development has been done in modern AI or modern artificial intelligence. In nowadays, as we know that there will be autonomous vehicle has been discovered and inverted. So what is autonomous vehicle? There will be, like, that AI system can able to drive the cars, and that, like in healthcare also there will be many advancement has been happens. That AI system is mainly used to diagnose any disease. That is mainly useful for doctors to predict the disease, what the disease has been happened. And many advancement is happened in robotics and that natural language processing. Like nowadays that Google Assistant and the Siri, that are fully based on the natural language processing. These are the main advancement in artificial intelligence, in modern days. So these are the full description about introduction to AI. Like in that we are mainly discuss about what is AI, what are the main goal of AI, and what is the history of AI, and what are the recent advancement is happened in the AI. These are, and yeah, these are the things we discussed in this video. Yeah, thank you.